We are introduced to Futaba and Ku when they were in middle school. They were great friends and soon after they fell in love with each other. They spent a lot of time together and Kao soon wanted to date Futaba for real. He invited her to the summer festival so they could go together. Their friends and classmates became really interested in their relationship. They even made fun of Futaba and Kao for liking each other. This made Futaba really nervous and she told everyone that she hates all the boys. The summer festival day arrives and Futaba is there alone. Kim never shows up to the festival and soon after that Futaba learns that he has moved away to Nagasaki. They don't even say goodbye and Futaba is heartbroken. Futaba continued her life without Q and she had to move on. Some years passed and Futaba is now finishing her first year of high school. She has her friends and likes going to school. Everything's pretty normal. That changes when Kao shows back up and starts to go to Futabasa school. Futaba tries to reconnect with her longtime friend, but it doesn't go to plan. Kao is now totally different. He is cold and distant. It is then revealed that he moved to Nagasaki and changed his last name. He is now really pessimistic and mean. He also does not want to spend any extra time with Futaba, which really surprises her. Futaba has no idea what happened to that nice boy she used to know, but he is now totally different. Futaba now has new friends who are called Asumi and Chi. Both of those girls are really superficial and act very differently than Futaba likes. Futaba does not want to be made fun of, so she copies her friends to fit in. Kim notices this and he is pretty cruel about it. Kim makes fun of Futaba for acting in such an obnoxious way. Futaba one day meets Yuri Makita, who is her new classmate. Yuri is really nice and Futaba likes spending time with her. Still, Futaba does not want to become friends with Yuri because Asumi and Chi will make fun of her. Futaba starts to avoid Yuri. Asumi and Chi really do not like Yuri and constantly make fun of her. Futaba stands by for a while and allows them to badmouth Yuri. Finally, she snaps and tells them to stop. Futaba proves that she is still a nice person, but she also is not friends with Asumi and Chi anymore. Futaba has now lost her only two friends. While Asumi and Chi were not that nice, Futaba still counted on them. She now feels alone and really sad. Futaba starts to get used to her new life without her two friends. At the same time, she learns more about Ku and his family. She learns that Mr. Tanaka is Kao's brother, which she did not know before. After some time, the students all begin their second year in high school. Ku drops out of the advanced program. Also, Yuri fails that program, and now both Yuri and Ku are Futaba's new classmates. Futaba is shocked by this as she doesn't know how to act around Ku. We are also introduced to Kaminato and Shuko, who are Futaba's new classmates. In this new year of high school, Futaba does not want to be a loser. She decides to make a name for herself and prove that she is amazing. For that reason, Futaba decides to join the class committee. Also, Ku, Yuri, Shuko, and Kaminato join the committee at the same time. Futaba will now have to balance her new duties and her new classmates. Futaba is now part of the class committee and she represents everyone in her class. The only problem is that she is not getting along with the rest of the committee. All these new members of the class committee are constantly arguing and fighting. Kao and Futaba are now tasked to participate in a leader camp, but it proves really difficult to make decisions when everyone is fighting. Futaba must solve this issue and make everyone get along at least while they have to decide. Cube is still pretty pessimistic and acts cold towards Futaba. Futaba and the rest of her committee group have to participate in several special events at the camp. One of the activities is several teams going into the forest and trying to find their way back. Futaba has to manage the entire group as nobody really gets along. At some point, they all get lost and have no way to get back to the other groups or to reach camp. Ku, Shuko, Yuri, Kaminato, and Futaba now all have to work together and find a way back. Finally, they are the last group to return, so they lose, but still they are a bit more friendly. For the first time, they aren't fighting the whole time. It seems that the entire trip helped them grow closer. The camping trip is over and all the students return back home. Yuri and Futaba are now good friends. They spend some time together and Yuri makes a shocking confession. Through this entire time, she has slowly been falling in love with Kao. She tells this to Futaba, and that is a bit awkward. Futaba still has no idea what to do with her own feelings for Kao. She does not know how to help her friend Yuri and also deal with Q in her own relationship. Futaba now has to navigate these tricky waters of romance and friendship. Futaba spends more time with the members of the committee. She also hangs out with Kao. Soon she starts to realize that her feelings for him are not part of the past. Futaba has once more fallen in love with Q and she has no idea what to do. Futaba is totally confused and tries to deal with her emotions. Soon she meets with Yumi, who is a very dear friend of hers. Yumi and Futaba went to middle school together. They spent some time together and Futaba gets some advice. While talking with Yumi, Futaba realizes what she must do. She cannot hide her feelings forever and she must be honest with her friend Yuri. Futaba decides that she will talk with Yuri and admit her feelings for Kao. After some time, Futaba manages to tell Yuri the truth about her feelings for Kao. Yuri and Futaba manage to still remain friends. Shuko also then reveals a really surprising admission. She is in love with Misanaka, who is their teacher, and he is also Kao's brother. Futaba is happy that she now has real friends and that they managed to work things out. When going home, Futaba stumbles on Kao spending time with some really strange teenagers. Kao has so many secrets and Futaba wants to learn what is happening with him. Futaba is now really worried about Kyu as he has changed even more. At one point, he even admits that he does not care about anything and that he has just given up. Futaba tells Yuri and Shuko about Kyu and how he is feeling. Shuko then reveals that she found that Kyu will fail his midterm exams. All the girls are really worried about Kyu and decide to help him pass his tests. The girls all go to Kao's house and they want to study with him. They will do anything they can to prevent him from failing his exams. While studying, Futaba notices that something is wrong with Kyu and Yuri. It seems like they had a fight or something, but Futaba cannot figure it out. Futaba later asks Kyu about the situation and he shows her a special altar he has for his late mother. Futaba is now in tears and she tells Kao that she wants to know about his life and help him. The two have a romantic moment, but Kao's brother interrupts them. We learn that in middle school, Kyu was going through hell in his home life. His parents divorced and he moved with his mother to Nagasaki. Soon he found out that his mother is dying from an illness. Kyu was left totally alone soon after and was heartbroken. Now in the present, Kao hates himself for being so weak and not being able to save his mother. Futaba really wants to help him and wishes he shared this with her earlier. Futaba wants Kyu to feel happy once more. Kyu and Futaba spend more time together. He finally allows himself to open up and tell Futaba about his pain and sadness. Futaba tells him that he has to repair his relationship with his father and brother. Kyu accepts this advice and heals his family life. The following day, it's revealed that Kyu not only passed the exam, but he achieved the highest score of everyone in the class. Kyu tells his friends that they should have another study session. All the girls are totally surprised by this as Kyu is acting differently. Futaba remembers her past and is happy that she has a future with Kyu and her new friends. A summer festival is happening and Futaba with her friend goes there to have some fun. This time Kyu is also there. While having fun at the festival, Futaba meets a boy she harassed in middle school. His name is Toma and Futaba apologizes for acting so badly toward him. In the meantime, Yuri finally tells Kyu about her feelings. He rejects her advances, but they still remain friends. When the festival is over, Kyu and Futaba walk home together. Futaba realizes that they have now become much closer.